3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Golden Fears. They said it would be the golden years, which quickly turned to the golden tears. So we're here to discuss all the ups and downs of dealing with your elderly loved ones, otherwise known as the golden fears. Hi, I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Scott. We're brother and sister. And the last 5 years that we have gone through have been insane. We are responsible fully for 3 grown adults, seniors who have been in various stages of dementia, Alzheimer's, wheelchairs, all kinds of issues. Everybody left is currently living in assisted living, and we've been through a lot. And so we just wanted to talk through the things that we wish people had told us when we first started.
That's true. What he said.
Okay.
So today's topic.
Yes. What I want to talk about is... Don't fucking remember what I was talking about.
Aunt Carol and our precious Aunt Carol.
Yes.
Needed to be transitioned out of her home somewhere else for safety issues.
Yes.
Super scary.
If we have the volume on, we really want to talk about this.
Yes,
okay?
that's true.
Yes. Now, that's happened to us a few times. Okay, good. Thank you for getting me back on track. So, basically, Aunt Carol, which is our mother's sister, does not have any children, and she entrusted us as her power of attorney, which started out as an honor and turned out to be like, I'm not doing POAs anymore because I paid my dues for 3 adults. And Carol started, she lived alone. She was a widow. She was very independent. And it was obvious that she was starting to have signs of dementia. She was, a long story short, because we're going to talk about this down the road, she was... conned out of $42,000. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. We made the decision that it was no longer safe or financially wise, that's the word, to keep her in her house. And so we found her a place about 5 miles away.
Yes.
And this is the quick story about how we moved her and what we probably should have done differently.
We found movers, and they said movers for the elderly. And in fact, the facility where you're moving your loved one probably has movers that move there. And if they do, that's probably who you should use. With my parents, it was this lovely company that went through my parents' home with my parents if they were participating, but mostly not. And then they knew the room they would be moving into. They drew out a sketch, what needs to be taken, what would be put on walls. They came in, I took my parents to lunch, they moved all the things, we took them back to their new apartment, everything was on the wall, done. We tried to do this for my aunt, it didn't work.
Well, just to reiterate what she just said, moving my aunt, it was our 3rd rodeo.
Right. It was our 3rd rodeo. And same thing, not participating. I'm not participating. I'm not moving. What would she say? Jesus was going to take her.
Yeah, the Lord was going to take her.
The Lord was going to take her.
That was her exit plan. And I was like, Carol, I really like that, but we should come up with a plan B. Okay, so let's just think about that.
I did invite the movers over to talk to her about moving and what are the things that she liked in her house. And she did go through her home and tell them the things that she liked, but then she was adamant she was not moving. And so the day came of the move. Again, this was not we're not saying please do this, but we felt this was necessary because of her safety. Somebody came and took her out to lunch, right? I stayed in the home and I welcomed the movers in, and
Jeff and Holly took her out to lunch, and you were in charge of the cat and organizing the movers.
Gosh. And that cat, the movers had to get it, and then it bit me.
Yeah,
I hate that cat.
You got bit by the cat.
Yeah, I hate that cat.
Sam